I have some things for sale. Farewell, traveller. Good day. Thank you. May we meet again.
I've got a new design for a blade.
Run like the wind. Caution, brother.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide? Thanks, Gal. It looks like we found him. Too slow. This one. Over here! Go for it! Get him! Go for it! Over here! You're finished! I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Welcome, welcome. Take care.
Your Grace.
Cyril.
Yes. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father complete, immense, but your father's dream did not end there. With the blight spreading ever more wide.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as small wonder he did not think it achievable within his...
But he thought it achievable nonetheless, nor would he have entrusted those who would have stood with you.
It's a pity.
But one, at least.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that, after all,
And where is...
she awaits.
Thank you. Shall we then?
Lord Marquis?
What is it?
One of our he sent a...
Was he...
No, an ancient bargaining.
And so you...
Fully, I entrust. Though he has been... Yet, for as you...
But Ash is a...
Perhaps, Mickleberg, it lie. If...
All right.
You are... Go then.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Alas, he had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be, but it was not to be. And his gift...
I see.
It saddens me to bring... It was your father's wish, but with his grace long since gone. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am...
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal. It is found in the belly. We do at least know where...
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In fact, this is the were you to slay it?
What say you?
What else? Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There it is.
For House Rossfield.
Over here!
This one. this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Thank the founder you were. The Griffin is...
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yes, this radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace, your father would be...
Lady Goditha.
Thank you, Cyril. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task, but this was more. It was a...
Thank you for remaining.
Forgive me, there is something that the Undying told me that after Father, that even if the armbands were so...
Because I was the keeper of the vault, of the deep love. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I tried to... When word of the fire reached...
And thank the
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. And so he informed me that his Grace is with...
Lady Goditha.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord, for coming back to us.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying.
It is.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able...
Your father's held since the day I prithee claim it, and I do not doubt that your father would...
Thank you, Cyril. She's waiting.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Mid. Tell me.
It's under cogwheel. Gears that small are a bastard.
Wait, the children. Now that I think about
The
it.
young'uns? I'll keep working on the model.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet...
Do you think she'll let us help?
A brass gear. A tiny one.
Oh, the one you forgot.
We saved it.
Since your lesson, we've been all the pieces that...
That's...
Look! I found it! Is that all?
That's all for now.
Thanks, Sid.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet? Well?
They did.
Will it work?
What exactly?
Only the most. The wings aren't going to move well. That should do her. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting, won't be much of a price. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? And I reckon
I'm sure...
Has Nidalee mentioned a new project yet?
Let's go. Faster!
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
It's just right there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
here to help me pack. Thanks. You're really good. I am, but if it's with him, it's the children, and if I leave them here, I can think of... Of course. Thank you, Clive.
Lubor!
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood. The League of Outlaws.
What?
Every...
Bandits. We need... Ferda, gather the men. The Akash... Well?
Yes, man.
The children stay with me. Tell them to... Understood. I'll do it. You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss? What do you...
To pass up. There's been an account with... They're no longer... You need to be...
Oh, do...
Lubor. You may, but
Why would he...
some twist. If he had not been a grade one, he...
Lord and Lubor...
You may not. If there is...
There isn't. Now be off.
You're making a mistake.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn. They've convinced that the bloody... Which means the town... But I can. You only have to...
I appreciate.
Sid!
Victor.
I couldn't have banned Blue Boys.
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
It's you who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far, far away!
Run!
Just go on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Go!
Go on, then.
Go on!
Just go.
Lubor. Wait. Someone's coming.
Come on!
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like he doesn't even exist.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain this. The ether flood the place until now.
With the band, when these creatures come, the town guard will muster at that both forces will provide, and as Sir Conrad.
Always.
I leave the selection and the command of.
Consider it as you wish.
Natalie, I would. And tell the merchant, as long as we survive, our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit? Where else? I would like main host. A little girl. I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside?
Can't leave a single one alive. Get him!
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find seems that
Last of Lubo.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me. After all...
But we did. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lu... So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions. Firstly, that you will both do if the town guard... Unity is the key to defending Dalimil. When that...
Of course.
And... you will accept that the mistreatment of any bearer within... they will not be judged by what they are.
As we failed to do...
We agree.
Condition. Well then. How fit... not so... and not here.
Lubo.
Fear not. I would sooner face another horde. I'll make...
I don't doubt, and not just...
can't have all...
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. A fine choice. Many thanks. You're welcome anytime.
Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please. Stop. I'm scared.
Let's go.
Yeah!
can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of...
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please. This won't take...
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
Get him!
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. Fucking... But I hadn't thought the corruption... It's a... You're into my lord. Or a Sid...
Call me what you want. Doesn't change. All the urgency of...
Before I agree to it... I'd have you on... What do you...
I won't deny that I might benefit. I seek a new beginning for... And while the choices I've made... I know. For so long, when it should have been our decision all along. Now, we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I never hid. All right. Next, I'll make...
Thank you.
But they...
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that we will need an...
I'm flattered, and I have what we need.
Is that, sir? And...
Of a different...
I suppose we'll...
I shall.
My lord, Mark, your lord...
And I will see it very good. Huh. An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Welcome, welcome.
And a fine, fine day to you.
He'd have our coin, our stock, and our...
Well met, Sid. This is the Initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service. Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me.
To become a scout, yes.
I am. But I swore...
Who would that be?
Gav, no magic. It taught me, and I've been training ever...
You clearly have good intent.
So...
Not far from here is an imp... And bring it...
And bring it?
No. You'll need to... all without...
Ember. Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits. Right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
A fortress?
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets.
I would speak with this duke.
Saw the captain just now.
Your town needs you.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever.
Thank you, Philippe.
Where can I...
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of...
My name is Sabine, and it is my I wish to speak...
Very well. I trust you...
Absolutely.
Please.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious... Indeed, yet I fear he must be...
And who?
I would. Were you to join...
Does that not...
Drastic action is my father... But he is wrong. He's scornful of the opinions, but he cannot be allowed. We must fight him.
Fight it. Respect while I am...
False. But I see that you're... If you will... I bid you...
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. Which maybe this is all...
Family.
I'm sorry. But perhaps...
Right away.
It's just a pity I...
captain just now.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from...
He'd have our coin, our stock enough.
So you are content to abandon the... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight...
That's or trying to.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison. Fight. Thank you.
She cornered you too, then?
Could I, like, father?
She made it, hoping to come.
Anyway.
Our mutual.
Oh, right. As we've had...
They're back.
Seems that we haven't been able...
Right.
You know...
I'm on my...
Thank you. I'll look in...
Good girl. Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town. This one. Get him! Over here! Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive! Are you all right?
I am. I dispatched...
Well, there's... What were they? We might be able to...
Do you have eyes?
Some. You?
What do you mean?
A lady's stirring.
What? I'll do what I can. Be careful.
Don't worry, I'm...
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. we can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south?
Of course. What about you?
I fought a few of these.
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, but...
The captain said to bring our wounded here.
And we'll be ready for them. We've got ointment. Linens aplenty.
I want steel in the hands of every man or woman willing to fight.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
us fall! Farewell! Ogle, kill! Get him! Get him!
Is it over? No. It's only just begun.
Over here! Get him! Alright! Over here! Get him! Over here! No good. Over here! Get him! Over here! Get him!
You're finished! I wonder how the... Better hurry back.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together, not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. I forgot that.
I'm sorry. I should never only want how I...
Do not blame. I should have...
You're right, but I believe we all, and we may... Will you join? Thank you. Now that... And today...
Madam Isabel, I see...
You're right.
Forgive me for saying. The dame said it, and that goes for you, one of us.
One of you?
Well,
I should see.
Can we get you anything? There's no need to worry any longer.
I saw several soldiers carried to the Vale.
They'll be.
How goes the treatment of... I'll be happy to... Don't mention it.
Oh, but I'm...
Tell me. But I said, for you...
I was so sought after. Alas, for naive, I fell in love with him. He was my master's guard. The gentlest man I have... After they discovered us, and so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to... Until we found... It was the Vale that took us in. That fed us. Those that could be healed, at least.
He passed away.
He did. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before it was the greatest gift. But the generosity of this town, and how the men and women of the Vale supported, though I was still a stranger. And so I swore that I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me, that I would
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing.
Perhaps that it never stopped, and I shall. I know. The people all unite, and what of you? Can we count on you?
Always.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Is that all?
If Joshua's worried about...
Clive?
Of course.
I wanted...
Is this?
I stitched it from the cloth you gave Hort. I told her I used to enjoy needles.
It's beautiful, Jill. You didn't have to.
When I was very little, I still wear mine. Black is the color of eternity. It cannot be stained. It is unchanging. And may it ever bring you. I will always.
Thank you, Jill.
It's not time yet, is it? Right.
Joshua, I don't think I'd realize.
I suppose.
She doesn't think she...
And that's why to let her know that we said how to do.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession?
To see this, it was the first time. And when he realized you were missing, he...
It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to...
Then it seems you and Jill...
Man's Hill.
Oh, true. Though I suspect...
You're saying I should go...
I'm sick.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue eyes. Do be careful.
I will.
Good girl. Run like the wind. You deserve a rest.
You're the outlaw! The one who drove His Highness to madness! On your knees!
What? He hasn't heard. And it doesn't look like he's willing to listen. This one. That's better.
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side. Perhaps young Emma really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
If you want him,
you'll have to go through me.
Get him!
It's over.